The Buffalo Bills escaped MetLife Stadium with a hard-fought 17-10 victory over their division rivals, the New York Jets. It was a game that kept fans on the edge of their seats from start to finish. Both teams entered Week 6 desperate for a win. The tension was palpable as players warmed up, knowing the stakes were high. The Bills aimed to rebound from a disappointing loss, while the Jets, under new leadership after firing head coach Robert Saleh, sought a spark. The changing coaching staff added an extra layer of intrigue to the matchup. The game, played in a steady rain, turned into a defensive struggle. The weather conditions made it difficult for both teams to execute their game plans. This was a low-scoring, grind-it-out affair, a stark contrast from the offensive fireworks many expected. Every yard gained felt like a small victory in this battle of wills. Both defenses stepped up, making life difficult for the opposing quarterbacks. Sacks and tackles were the order of the day as neither team could find a consistent rhythm on offense. Ultimately, the Bills' experience and big playability proved to be the difference, but the Jets showed resilience that should offer a glimmer of hope for their fans. The determination and grit displayed by both teams made this a memorable AFC East showdown. Josh Allen reminded everyone why he's considered one of the league's most electrifying quarterbacks. After a subpar performance the previous week, Allen bounced back with a gutsy performance. He finished the game with 222 passing yards and 1 touchdown. While not his most statistically dominant game, Allen made several key throws, particularly on third downs, to keep the Bills' offense moving. His ability to extend plays with his legs also frustrated the Jets' defense. Allen's resilience and leadership were on full display. Rookie running back Ray Davis provided a much-needed boost to the Bills' rushing attack. Davis, filling in for an injured starter, carried the ball 15 times for 74 yards. He also added 3 receptions for 28 yards, showcasing his versatility as a pass catcher. Davis's physical running style and burst through the hole were impressive. He consistently gained positive yardage and kept the chains moving for the Bills. His performance provided a glimpse into the future of the Bills' running game. Section 4. Penalties. Plagued both sides. Penalties were a major storyline throughout the game, disrupting the flow and impacting key moments. Both teams were flagged multiple times, with holding calls and personal fouls hindering their progress. The Bills, in particular, struggled with discipline, racking up over 100 yards in penalties. These mistakes proved costly, stalling drives and extending those of the Jets. The officiating crew drew criticism from both sidelines and commentators alike. It was a sloppy game at times, with the penalties contributing to the low score. Section 5. Jets offense stumbles, defense falters. The Jets offense, now under the direction of play caller Todd Downing, struggled to generate consistent production. Despite some promising moments, the team couldn't find a rhythm. Quarterback Zach Wilson threw for 178 yards and 1 interception. His performance was marred by constant pressure from the opposing defense. The run game never truly got going, averaging less than 4 yards per carry. The offensive line failed to create significant openings for the running backs. Defensively, the Jets put up a valiant effort, particularly in the first half, holding the Bills to just 10 points. The defense showed flashes of brilliance with key stops. However, the absence of fired head coach Robert Saleh seemed to be felt, as the Jets' defense struggled to maintain the same intensity in the second half, allowing the Bills to score the game-winning touchdown. The team appeared fatigued and out of sync as the game progressed. Section 6. Lessons learned, Bills survive, Jets search for answers. The Bills escaped with a win, but it wasn't pretty. They struggled throughout the game, making several mistakes that could have cost them dearly. Their defense held strong, but the offense needs to step up. They must address their penalty issues and find more consistency on offense. Penalties plagued them, disrupting their rhythm and costing them valuable yardage. The coaching staff will need to focus on discipline in the coming weeks. However, a win is a win in the NFL, and they'll take the victory as they move forward in their quest for a playoff berth. The team remains optimistic, knowing that every win brings them closer to their ultimate goal. The Jets showed fight, but ultimately came up short. Despite their efforts, they couldn't overcome their own mistakes and missed opportunities. The search for a new head coach continues, and the offense needs to find its rhythm. The team is in a transitional phase, and finding the right leadership is crucial for their future success. There are positives to build on, but the Jets have a lot of work to do if they hope to turn their season around. The players remain determined, and with the right adjustments, they believe they can still make an impact this season.